Neon colors in my head, far away from the life I led, racing through the crystal rain, washing out the tired pain. Every second feels so new in this world of electric blue. Gonna jump, gonna reach the sun. The celebration has just begun. Heartbeat skipping in the light, soul is flipping out of sight. Hold on tight, we're breaking through. Everything I dreamed is true. Luminance and spark ignite the day. Chase the lonely clouds away. Higher and higher, electric fire. Dopamine rush in the 180 beat, moving our wings, moving our feet. This is the anthem of the star. This is who we really are. Purest magic in the air, running wild without a care. Freshness in the morning breeze, moving with such total ease. Confidence is building up, drinking from the victory cup. Velocity is my best friend, the party that will never end. Luminance and spark ignite the day. Chase the lonely clouds away. Higher and higher, electric fire. Dopamine rush in the 180 beat, moving our wings, moving our feet. This is the anthem of the star. This is who we really Liberation, a golden dream, floating on a silver stream. I feel the magic, no more tragic. The runner's high, a sacred glow. Watch the positive spirit grow. Luminance and spark ignite the day. Chase the lonely clouds away. Higher and higher, electric fire. Dopamine rush in the 180 beat, moving our wings, moving our feet. This is the anthem of the star. This is who we really Luminescence, infinity, keep the light, keep the
Walls of stone closing in deep, promises that I'm meant to keep. Gritting teeth through the iron rain, turning every loss into my gain. Dust and smoke in the heavy air, I see the exit, I'm almost there. Muscles screaming, I ignore the pain, breaking every link of this heavy chain. The pressure builds inside the fire filled. These empty holes, eyes locked on the distant horizon. Watch the fallen warrior keep rising. Unstoppable force, a relentless heart, tearing the shadows all apart. Nothing can hold me down. Fueled by the fire, driven by the silence break the floor. Concrete walls and iron beams, shattering all your peaceful dreams. Digital fire in a hollow shell. Welcome to this rhythmic hell.
No more mercy, no more light. Only the bass in the dead of night. Feel the pressure, feel the weight, crushing down the
heavy rain, breaking the weight of the mortal pain. Dopamine rushing through the golden vein. I am the master of this domain. Ain't no vanguard, rise through the fire, lifting the world on a silver wire. Higher, stronger, sprinting through the storm of fate, crushing the heavy iron gate. This is the anthem of the soul. Victory is the only goal. Liberation, the final light, shining through the darkest night. I am the blade. I am the shield. The runners high on the battlefield. Watch the glory start to bloom in the silence of the Eternal vanguard, rise through the fire, lifting the world on a silver wire. Higher, stronger, sprinting through the storm of fate, crushing the heavy iron gate. This is the anthem of the soul. Victory is the only goal. Neon ribbons on a glass facade, moving like a digital demigod. Engine humming in a perfect key, chasing shadows of the galaxy. Electric pulses in the steering wheel. I love the way this precision feels, gliding through the urban silver haze, lost inside a mathematical maze. Skyline is bending, so fast. The night is unending. Catch the shimmer on the chrome. This speed is where I feel at home. Prism highway colors in the air, running wild without a single care. Higher than the light, everything's so bright. Dopamine flowing in a jazzy stream, living out a sophisticated dream. Velocity is the soul's release, finding my motion, finding my peace. Sophisticated rhythm, a master design, crossing every single checkered line. Resilience in the shifting gear, leaving every ghost of a doubt and fear. Cadence of a high-speed metropolitan, feeling like a golden electric citizen. Confidence rising in the funky beat, dancing on the pedals with my feet. Prism highway colors in the air, running wild without a single care. Higher than the light, everything's so bright. Dopamine flowing in a jazzy stream, living out a sophisticated dream.
hustling sprint. The morning is a purple distant hint. I am the wind, I am the light. The runner's high in the middle of flight. Watch the prismatic energy glow. Let the sophisticated spirit go. Prism highway colors in the air, running wild without a single care. Higher than the light, everything's so bright. Dopamine flowing in a jazzy stream, living out a sophisticated dream. Velocity's the soul's release. Finding my motion, finding my peace. Prism highway, higher, silver skyline, further, moving through the
Sun is hitting on the pavement hard, running through the back of my own yard. Tear the calendar, break the clock, ready for the world to start to rock. Check the rhythm in my heavy boots, gonna find my power, find my roots. No more static, no more gray, everything is coming out to play. Can you hear the horns? Blow it loud! Moving through the thorns, clear the crowd. One step, two step, leave the floor. I don't need a reason anymore. Brass boundless, feel the heat. Dopamine dancing in the street. Higher than a kite, everything is right. Sprinting through the golden hour. Feel the rush, feel the power. This is the anthem of the sun. The real race has just begun. Sophisticated chaos in the air, shaking off the dust and the despair. Resilience in every single chord. Winning is the ultimate reward. Skanking guitar in a rimming bliss. Never felt a moment quite like this. Confidence is soaring to the peak. Find the magic that we always seek. Brass boundless, feel the heat. Dopamine dancing in the street. Higher than a kite, everything is right. Sprinting through the golden hour. Feel the rush, feel the power. This is the anthem of the sun. The real race has just begun. diamonds dripping on stone. King of the road on a neon throne. Breath controller, rhythm machine. Purest power I've ever seen. Digital ghost, chasing my heels. I love the way this energy feels. Confidence soaring, hitting the peak. Stronger than words could ever speak. Feel the dopamine, a sudden rush. Break the wall with the golden touch. Higher than the stars. Running through the fire and thunder. Lifting me up, pulling me under. This is the anthem of the free. Velocity is my destiny. Liberation, shattering the heavy chains. Pure euphoria, flowing through my veins. The water's high, a sacred light, spreading through the endless night. I am the lightning. I am the star. Feel the dopamine, a sudden rush. Break the wall with the golden touch. Running through the fire and thunder. Lifting me up, pulling me under. This is the anthem of the free. Velocity is my destiny. Faster, faster, don't look back. Burning tracks on the silver train. Your velocity. Glass shards in a frozen heart, tearing the entire world apart. Buried under mountains of the past, built a cage that was meant to last. Breathing smoke in a hollow chest, put the inner demon to the test. Every scar is a map of pain, sprinting through the acid rain. The tension is snapping right now. The shadows are trapping, but how? Eyes wide open, blood on the floor. I can't take this quiet anymore. Shatter the silence, scream it out, losing the fear and losing the doubt. Fuel the fire, higher and higher. Dopamine hitting like a heavy stone. King of a kingdom made of bone. This is the anthem of the brave, walking out from a digital grave. Sophisticated torture, urban hell, trapped inside a ringing bell. Resilience is the only way to survive another godless day. Cadence of a heartbeat out of time, committing a revolutionary crime. Confidence rising from the dirt, turning the power into the hurt. Shatter the silence, scream it out, losing the fear and losing the doubt. Fuel the fire, higher and higher. Dopamine hitting like a heavy stone. King of a kingdom made Concrete cages breaking down. No more rules in this town. Heart is pumping gasoline. Purest rage you've ever seen. Running through the wall of glass. Watch the boring shadows pass. Every breath a battle cry. Underneath the blood red sky. The fuse is lit right now. The world is split somehow. No more talking, no more wait. Breaking through the iron gate. Adrenaline overdrive. Feel the burn. There is no point of return. Building fast, built to last. Dopamine hitting like a fist. Nothing else can now exist. This is the anthem of the street. Vanish in the blinding heat. Sophisticated lies are dead. Vengeance inside of my head. Resilience in the broken bone. King of the pavement on my own. Cadence of a riot gear. I have conquered every fear. Confidence is a loaded gun. The real war has just begun. Adrenaline overdrive. Feel the burn. There is no point of return. Sprinting fast, built to last. Dopamine hitting like a fist. Nothing else can now exist. This is the anthem of the streets. Vanish in the blinding heat. Liberation, the final rush. Everything I wanna crush. I won't stop until I drop. The runner's high, a crimson spark, sprinting through the absolute dark. Adrenaline overdrive. Feel the burn. There is no point of return. Sprinting fast, built to last. Dopamine hitting like a fist. Nothing else can now exist. This is the anthem of the street. Vanish in the blinding heat. Adrenaline overdrive. Adrenaline survive. Burn it down.
Midnight blue on a silken skin. Let the rhythm finally begin. electric line. Feel the velvet pulse of the rush, hidden in a neon blush, higher than the moon. Coming for you soon. Dopamine flowing, a liquid fire, lifting up my one desire. Velocity in a dreamlike state, sprinting towards a silver gate. Dreaminess in the cooling air, fingertips to the static air, resilience in the way we flow. Watch the inner fire start to grow. Urbanity in the midnight breeze, moving with such natural ease. Confidence is a silent light, guiding us through the velvet night. Feel the velvet pulse, the rush, hidden in a neon blush, higher than the moon. Coming for you soon. Dopamine flowing, a liquid fire, lifting up my one desire. Velocity in a dreamlike state, sprinting towards a silver gate. Liberation, a soft release, finding power, finding peace. I can feel it now, I will show you how. The runner's high, a purple glow. Let the sensual energy flow. Feel the velvet pulse of the rush, hidden in a neon blush, higher than the moon. Coming for you soon. Dopamine flowing, a liquid fire, lifting up my one desire. Velocity in a dreamlike state, sprinting towards a silver Poses, liquid desire, never-ending motion. Fire, liquid desire, never-ending motion. Get up, feel the groove.
Glitter on the asphalt, morning sun, spinning like a record, having fun. Coffee in my hand, fire in my soul, ready for the rhythm to take control. Purple neon lights in the daytime sky, watching all the clouds just passing by. Every single step is a funky beat, moving to the magic of the city street. Can you feel the pulse?
Oh yeah.
Rhythm in my bones.
Everywhere.
Gravity is gone, I'm floating high, painting rainbows on the velvet sky. Cosmic groove express, taking me away, hyperspeed dancing through the day. Higher and higher. Sophisticated soul, a master plan, catching all the stardust while I can. Resilience in my stride, a funky grace, winner of the intergalactic race. Digital diamonds in the summer breeze, moving with a total natural ease. Confidence is soaring, I'm the star. Doesn't matter where or who you are. Cosmic Groove Express, taking me away, hyperspeed dancing through the day. Higher and higher, dopamine fire, velocity of love, a golden light, sprinting through the day, through the night. This is the anthem of the free. Joy is my only destiny. Liberation, heart is open wide, nothing left to fear, nothing to hide. I'm feeling so good, like I knew I would. The runner's high, a cosmic glow, watch the positive energy flow. Cosmic Groove Express, taking me away, hyperspeed dancing through the day. Higher and higher, dopamine fire, velocity of love, a golden light, sprinting through the day, through the night. This is the anthem of the free. Joy is my only destiny. Keep on moving, express. Keep on grooving, obsess. Cosmic Groove Express. Keep on moving, express. Keep on grooving, obsess. Cosmic Groove Express. Glass tower reflecting the neon blue, tracing a path that is entirely new. Digital rain on a crystalline screen, living a life that is felt but unseen. Zeros and ones in a rhythmic parade. I am the light that will never fade. Silent momentum, a ghost in the gear. The vision is perfect, the frequency clear. Synthesized dreams taking control. Electric currents deep in the soul. Gravity shifting, I'm weightless and free into the heart of the blue galaxy. Riding the wave of a liquid stream, chasing the pulse of a digital dream. Velocity taking me higher. Sophisticated, the rhythm is gold. Stories of future yet to be told. Beyond the limit, beyond the light, sprinting through the electric precision in motion, a master design, crossing the edge of the silver line. Urbanity breathing in every beat, feeling the rush but avoiding the heat. Metropolitan pulse in the palm of my hand, moving across this technological land. Logic and magic, they finally meet. Riding the wave of a liquid stream, chasing the pulse of a digital dream. Velocity taking me higher. Sophisticated,
silicon cage, turning the leaf of a brand new way. Riding the wave of a liquid stream, chasing the pulse of a digital dream. Velocity taking me higher, higher. Sophisticate, the rhythm is gold. Stories of the future yet to be told. Beyond the limit, beyond the light, spinning through the electric night.
Stealing wires, a cold embrace, running blind in this hollow space. Sparks are flying from the rusted wall, waiting for the sky to fall. Pressure rising in the metal veins, tearing through the digital chains. No more logic, no more grace, leaving behind the human race.
The static grows inside the earth. The fire flows.
The world is red, overclocking the beating heart, watching the system fall apart. Total destruction, a beautiful sight, shattering the dark with the neon light. Break the code, lose control, dopamine hitting like a heavy blade. In this chaos that we made, this is the end of the machine. The darkest power ever seen. Grit shadows on a broken screen, living in a nightmare, a digital dream. Aggression surging, a black hole sun. The final battle has just begun. Resilience born from the ashes and dust, forging a weapon from the rust. Move your body, break the floor. I don't want peace, I want war. Total destruction, a beautiful sight, shattering the dark with a neon light. Break the code, lose control, dopamine hitting like a heavy blade. In this chaos that we made, this is the end of the machine. The darkest power ever seen.
Liberation through the absolute noise, destroying all the corporate toys.
I am the virus, I am the cure.
Only the strongest will endure. Runners high in the killing zone, claiming the darkness as my own.
Total destruction, a beautiful sight, shattering the dark with a neon light.
Break the code, lose control, dopamine hitting like a heavy blade. In this chaos that we made, this is the end of the Watch out. Ghost. Shadows dancing on the concrete floor, engines screaming, wanting more and more. Phantoms lurking in the neon light. We are the kings of the hollow night, gripping the wheel with a cold white hand. Fastest demon in the promised land. Thrill of the chase, no looking back. Burning the soul on the midnight track. Adrenaline pumping in the veins. The system is jumping, break the chain. Vision is blurring, the world is a haze. Lost in the rhythm, trapped in the maze. Feel the drift, the midnight goes from the city to the coast. Higher speed. Dopamine, hitting like a freight train, driving the fire inside the brain. This is the anthem of the street. Vanish in smoke, feel the heat. Sophisticated chaos, urban design, crossing the edge of the danger line. Resilience built in the gutter and dirt, feeling the power, ignoring the hurt. Cadence of thunder, bass in the chest. We never sleep, we never rest. Confidence dripping like oil and rain. Nothing to lose and nothing to gain. Feel the drift, the midnight goes from the city to the coast. Higher speed, darker green. Darker green. Dopamine, hitting like a freight train, driving the fire inside the brain. This is the anthem of the street. Vanish in smoke, feel the heat. Liberation breaking the law, sound wheels spinning fast, leaving the ground. I'm a phantom, I'm a shadow. The runner's high, the ultimate glow. Watch how the darkness starts to flow. Feel the drift. The midnight goes from the city to the coast. Higher speed, darker green, darker green. Dopamine, hitting like a freight train, driving the fire inside the brain. This is the anthem of the street. Vanish in smoke, feel the heat. Midnight, midnight, drifting,
Smoke in the air.
Loading max.
Circuit board burning in the dark, searching for a single electric spark. Neurons firing at the speed of light, turning the morning into night. Metal lungs breathing in the heat, crushing the pavement with every beat. I am the signal, I am the wave, escaping the silicone digital grave. Voltage is climbing higher, free bridges climbing fire, breaking the limit of human design. Crossing the lethal electric line, feel the surge, the voltage rise, blinding light in the hollow eyes. Energy, soul, dopamine flooding the central core. I'm hitting the gas, I'm wanting more. This is the anthem of the machine, the purest power that's ever been. Glitch in the matrix, a jagged flow. Watch how the internal shadows grow. Resilient forged in the lightning storm. A new illusion starts to take form. Cadence of thunder, rhythm of rain, wiping the memory, clearing the brain. Confidence surging, a radioactive glow, ready to let all the energy go. Feel the surge, the voltage rise, blinding light in the hollow eyes. Oh, energy, soul, dopamine flooding the central core. I'm hitting the gas, I'm wanting more. This is the anthem of the machine, the purest path that's ever been. Liberation, the ultimate sprint. The future is here, a golden hint.
No slowing down, no hitting the ground.
The runner's high, a celestial fly. Sprinting through the speed of light. Feel the surge, the voltage rise, blinding light in the hollow eyes. So,
Energy, soul,
dopamine flooding the central core. I'm hitting the gas, I'm wanting more. This is the anthem of the machine, the purest power that's ever been. Overload,
surge,
overload,
burst,
voltage,
maximum.
Open your eyes to the neon dawn. All the old shadows are finally gone. Heartbeat drumming at a frantic pace. Winning the battle, winning the race. Silver wings on a digital soul, taking back every bit of control. I can feel the power in the air. Magic is happening everywhere. The colors are bleeding, alive. Spirit is leading to thrive. Gravity fading on light as a feather, bringing the pieces of heaven together. Big night, the horizon shines so bright, spreading through the speed of light. Higher than the sun. Now the journey's begun. Dopamine rushing, a crystal wave, being the hero, being the bird. me and the fire starts to grow. Resilient, shining like a polished gem. I am the root and I am the stem. Urban dreams in a sensualistic net. The best version of me hasn't happened yet. Confidence rising, hitting the peak. The future is loud, it's no longer weak. Light the horizon, shine so bright. Spreading through the speed of light. Higher than the sun. Now the journey's begun. Dopamine rushing, a crystal wave. Being the hero, being the brave. This is the anthem of the sky. Velocity makes me feel so liberation, a sacred release, finding my power, finding my peace. I am infinite, I am definite. Through on earth high, a golden glow, letting the positive energy flow. Ignite the horizon, shine so bright, spreading the speed of light. Higher than the sun. Now the journey's begun. Just a dopamine rushing, a crystal wave. Being the hero, being the brave. This is the anthem of the sky. Velocity makes me feel so high. Ignite the light. Breathing through the night. Higher, further, beyond.
Check 1, 2. Percent speed. Check 1.
Concrete jungle where the ghosts reside. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Neon rain hitting on a Kevlar vest. Put the motivation to the final test. Breath control, counting every single beat. Feeling the vibration of the city street. Digital hunter in the physical world. Watch how the energy starts to unfurl. The pressure is a diamond. In the room. Silence is a giant.
Calling blood.
Eyes on the prize, I'm never looking back. Sprinting like a predator on a silver track. Feel the dopamine, the kinetic flow. Watch how the urban shadows grow.
Higher than the skyscraper. Burning like a red vapor.
Resilience in the heart of the machine. The fastest motion that you've ever seen. This is the anthem of the street. Velocity is how we compete. Sophisticated tactics, a tactical strike. Moving through the shadows like a lightning spike. Every single rhyme is a heavyweight blow. Keeping up the cadence, keeping up the show. Adrenaline pumping the toxic green. Purest aggression that I've ever been. No more doubt and no more delay. I'm taking the throne, I'm leading the way. Feel the dopamine, the kinetic flow. Watch how the urban shadows grow.
Higher than the skyscraper. Burning like a red vapor.
Resilience in the heart of the machine. The fastest motion that you've ever seen. This anthem of the street. Velocity is how we compete.
and see. Liberation breaking the sound barrier, becoming the ultimate digital carrier. I am the storm, I am the form. The runner's high, a sacred state, sprinting through the hands of fate. Feel the dopamine, the kinetic flow. Watch how the urban shadows grow. Higher than the skyscraper, burning like a red vapor. Resilience in the heart of the machine, the fastest motion that you've ever seen. This is the anthem of the street. Velocity is how we compete. Kinetic shadows, velocity echoes.
1, 2, 3, let's go!